So today on Project Shop, we're going to build a custom set of tongs for the crucibles to remove them out of the furnace. This is what they sent me with the kit, the little Chinese Tao Auto kit or whatever it is. And I guess for what this is, or Chinese standard, this is okay, but I got rooted on the internet for using these to pick them up and pour, even though that's what they send you with the kit. So we're gonna build something like that, okay? We're actually gonna make two different ones. We're gonna start out with those, and then we're gonna work our way to these, which I'm gonna just use this, I think this is quarter stock, might be ½ inch, I'm not sure. Ultimately, like everything else is made, they just use flat bar, which would probably be easier, but I don't have enough flat bar. So we're gonna make the body of it, like the handle, out of this, and then we'll make two V's out of that. And I've made a super accurate, highly professional blueprint that we're gonna follow. You can see that. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna kind of bend this up in the vise. But before we get into that, I wanna thank a couple subscribers or viewers or whoever sent me this stuff. I had someone send me some Magic Tap cut-in fluid, which is pretty awesome. And then someone sent me an awesome set of chisels. And then someone else sent me, or I don't even know if this is all the same person or different people, I don't know, it really wasn't any information, but then someone sent me a whole freaking gallon of WD-40, which is freaking awesome, and a big sprayer. So I can literally hose down all the machines now. I just wanted to thank everybody for that. And you know, the guy that sent me this, I've already showed that. You'll actually see me using these in another video when they were sent. I just haven't been able to upload videos. I know I haven't dropped a video in a while. There are some issues with some videos, and I shot a video that I decided not to drop because of a situation that happened, and then the situation happened again. So I actually have two videos, and you're gonna see why I decided not to drop the first one. I don't know which one I'll drop first, but you know, maybe I'll drop the second one first and then drop the first one that I didn't drop. Anyway, we're gonna get right on this. Okay, this is where we're at. I was kind of going back and forth on how I wanted to do this, but this is what I decided on. I'm gonna take some of this stuff, okay, which I recovered from the light fixtures. These are what goes through the slip fitter. And I'm going to take 3 of those. I'm gonna weld one to either side of one, and then one on the middle of one, and then have that screw hole, which I'm going to hollow out a little bit so I can put this big bolt in there. And then I should have enough to basically pick this one up and then all of the ones below it. And then what I'm going to do is take this, which is a little thinner and smaller. I really don't think I need all of that. I'm going to cut it here and then bend it there for my little things. We'll weld these at the bottom, and I think they'll be perfect. You know, they'll be bent, and they can grab the side of these things, and you know, they'll be like right here. Okay, this is where we're at. I got this thing welded on there, okay? And now I'm going to weld this one in the center right here. Hopefully get it as, you know, square as possible. Now I am going to have to probably put some spacers in there so it kind of centers it. But I think this is what's going to give us enough room to open it up a little bit to get on those. And I might actually have to bend this here. Wow, it's really hot. I might have to bend that out a little bit so that I can still get on these big ones. And then I bent these, so I'm going to weld these on the inside here, and they will grab the sides of these and the big ones. As you can see, it's perfect fit for that and that and that. So these things are pretty much tapered, and then we'll work on making another set probably just like this, but to pour. Okay. Okay, before we fully send that, we're just going to check it. There you have it. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to bend these up in here somewhere, but we'll get to that in a minute. For now, we're just going to continue welding, and actually put a welding clamp on our piece. So we're just going to weld this on there. We can tweak these afterwards to get our thing here, because it's kind of, I guess we can kind of try to get it straight off the bat here, but I don't think it really matters. I'll just straighten it up. Just get it on there. Okay, this is what we got going on here. I got this one pretty much done. I did kink that back slightly. I don't know if that's going to be enough. And then I literally just put a 90-degree up there, just so as I'm picking up, my hands don't slip up for whatever reason. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to this one, and then I'll clean them up real quick, give them a coat of paint, and then we're going to move right on to making another set. We're going to probably do the same concept, but I want to be able to squeeze them to do the pouring. Or what I might do is make, I don't know, I'd like to make something that locks onto the top of this, or I'll just make a ring. I'm not sure, but I could probably even just modify these. I guess I couldn't modify those. We'll make something similar to this, but on a bigger scale, so I can grab this and flip it. That one kind of got stretched out a little bit. Okay. Just some regular old Rust-Oleum. I don't have high temp paint, and I know that most likely down here is going to get cooked off the first time I put it in the furnace, but at least it'll look nice for the video. Okay, while those are drying, I went and got 2 more pieces of stock, and I'm going to use this here to bend some rounds on this. So this one I want to be able to squeeze, so I got to figure out how I'm going to get it to do this action. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I think what I'm going to do is have to bend it down and back on each one somehow. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. So I got to get them to line up. Or smash it. See, the way these are made, these are so freaking crude, but they were obviously like one piece and then smashed down right there. I need something like this, but on a much bigger scale. But I don't know if I want to sit here and smash this down, or if I can just figure a way of doing this I mean, it doesn't have to close all the way, but I'm probably gonna have to split the difference, kink it down and then back up. You know? So let me figure that out. And then first I'm gonna do is cut these to length. And then I'll figure out how I'm gonna get them to bend down so I got a handle that's even. I wonder if I could just do it to one of them. That's interesting. Should have went to college to become an engineer. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I'm just gonna think on it for a second.
For the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea.
Okay, this is what we got so far. Now, I had to do some forged and fire shit over here. I heated that up and I beat it flat. We did get a little crack right there. I don't know if that got it too hot or I beat it. But I am gonna bring out the welder because where I drilled the hole, it's only got a little bit on this side, a little bit on that side. And what I'm gonna do, I built these custom washers for the other thing, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to weld some washer on here just to kind of reinforce it right around. That's basically the weakest point of this. And I will hit that and make it better. The reason I flattened these is I wanted the tongs to pretty much be on the same plane, which they kind of are. And let me put this here, but you can see, oh, they're still kind of warm. Hold on. I guess that's what happens when you heat things red hot with a torch. But as you can see, they are grabbing, flipping, and they got a good hold. So I don't think I need to put the little thing on there. Let's grab this one, see how this does. It's got a good hold on it. Okay, that one does wiggle a little bit in there. What I was thinking of doing is putting a kink in here, maybe bending these a little more. I think I might bend them a little more. But for now, yeah, I think I'm gonna bend the back side a little bit more. But overall, I think they're gonna work just fine for what I want to do. To pour like that, bam. And over here, I think I'm going to bend these here in a little bit. So when these are fully closed, these will be a little bit closer, you know? Because when they're open, then it's kind of hard. I want to be able to squeeze these like this and not necessarily like that, or both ways, or whatever I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that bent to the right geometry. I'm gonna find some washers to weld on there, and then probably, I think what I want to do is bend this out and then bend a more radius on that. I think that's what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Put a kink, bend in that back, and then put more of a cup into there. And I think it's gonna grab that a little bit better. This one actually has a better radius than this one. So I just need to tweak it up in here just a little bit. And I think we're good. Okay, there you have it. Now I still need to paint it, but I just wanted to show you how this thing's working. Okay, so I did come in here and I bent that back and I bent those over a little bit more. That worked out great. I just put these things up in my, what I'm gonna call my custom anvil, which is just a giant piece of steel someone cut. I don't even remember where. I think I got that from the west coast of Florida, picking up from a customer. But anyway, I kinked this so when this is fully closed, I can grip it like this. I didn't want it wide open where I had to grip it like this. And then what I'm going to do here is, I'm not going to do it until I paint this. I'm going to double nut this. I'm going to tension this down. It does have a lock washer, so it keeps some pressure. But I don't want this wiggling around. I'll double nut that and then lock them down and cut that clean. But check this out. We have awesome contact. That's not falling out. That's not falling out. Okay. Now I don't know if I'll be able to pick this big boy up. I think what I'm going to do from now, I'm definitely going to make a custom thing for that. But overall, these things came out great, and I got the tips to touch, and yeah, I think it came out great. So I'm gonna take this apart and paint it, and then assemble the other one. Okay, there you have it. We have two nice custom-made tools that's gonna make our job of pouring molten metal a lot safer and easier. We went from this ghetto Chinese contraption to a nice set of pouring tongs and a nice set of pulling tongs. Okay, so now I have the kiln out front. We're going to bring our custom, and we got a whole set of custom stuff now. See, I'm all about making my own stuff. So we got our big boy ingot maker, and we have a pile of aluminum that I saved. So we're gonna get this thing fired up and hopefully make a giant ingot. We're gonna do it out front here. Steve's over here rebuilding the transmission. He
looks nice, huh?
yeah. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
That's not good.
That thing blew up.
Yeah. He had, what would you have, second and third? No reverse?
I think I had second and third.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're rebuilding trannies over here. You know, you need a transmission, come down to Big D's transmission. We'll have Steve take it apart. If we can't put it back together, we'll send that shit right to the scrapyard.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're gonna set this up out here on the ground because everybody was rude to me about doing it on the table. And hopefully we're gonna pour a big old ingot, but you're gonna have to wait and see that in the next video. So if you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned because we're gonna have some metal melting mayhem going on. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrapyard. Watch it. Look, it's dancing. You ever seen your copper dance before? So we used to cut the ends off of these ballasts, but I just nip them off now, and it literally opens them right up. Look at that. Really don't even have to go all the way, but you know, if you got a lot of them, it's better than cutting them or beating them open. Oh, that's a steel plate.
They're aluminum.
Wow, they're heavy, dude.
Yeah, they're good quality.
Are you sure that's aluminum?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's a steel. Man, these are nice.
Keeping them.
Yeah, keep them. Put them in a goodie bucket. We always have goodie buckets on the table for when we're scrapping. So these are ballasts where as I go through them, I feel the weight on them. They feel heavy enough that there's most likely a copper transformer in there.